Gucci. Yo, what's up, guys? Terrell here to bring you another video. This is kind of going all over the Anime Expo stuff, the new licenses, the new anime-related things coming out from each company, and just talking about certain shit. So I have the Anime News Network Anime Expo recap thing right in front of me, so I'm going to be randomly going off of that, and we're going to talk about certain things. So I think the first thing we'll talk about is Aniplex of America and look to see what they have. Which honestly, they haven't really. I don't think they announced anything, and they didn't. The only thing they announced was like a re-release for Orimo, the Blu-ray re-release for Bakano. Bonamoni Guitari is coming out this fall, which I am really hyped for because I wanted to try that. And they also mentioned that they're actually going to dub the Blue Exorcist series, and it's going to be a part of Viz's new Neon Alley service, which we'll get into for a second, in a little bit. And they also apparently showed a clip that I haven't heard yet, but they chose, for Ren, it's this dude named Bryce Papenbrook, and for Yukio, Johnny Yumbosh is playing Yukio. Which, to me, in terms of voice casting choices, Bryce, the only two roles I've heard him in is Bryce is apparently the dude who plays Mikado Ragumine in Durara, and he played Jack and Mare, if anyone's heard that. And that seems kind of weird for Ren, but then again, a lot of people are like, Johnny Yumbosh should have played Ren. I'm like, no, he shouldn't have. Ren is kind of goofy. I've never seen Johnny Yumbosh do goofy right. I think the only time I've seen him do goofy is like Vash Stampede goofy. And that's a different type of goofy. That's just like, what the fuck, Goofy. Ren is just kind of like awkward teenager Goofy. Johnny Yumbosh and Yukio, they both seem like weird choices. I shouldn't even have to explain who Johnny Yumbosh is, but just for you not to know. Izaya and Durara, Ichigo. I'm very weird with both of these choices because I don't necessarily think... I think Bryce could probably do Ren. I'm a little paranoid about Johnny Yumbosh's Yukio, but then again, Yukio is like straight serious, and for the most part, Johnny Yumbosh likes to play like mildly serious characters, like Ichigo and Vash. So he probably could do it. I'm not gonna. So we'll kind of just wait and see for him. Now, since we went into that, let's go into Viz and Neon Alley. They introduced this new thing called Neon Alley. What Neon Alley is supposed to be is a 24-hour program channel that will primarily feature anime dub and uncut. Apparently, the way this is going to work is going to be on televisions via a major game console, even though they haven't announced what the game console is, but thanks to a screenshot that's actually on their site, on the Neon Alley site, they accidentally showed the button layout for the game console it's on. So we could kind of assume that it's on PS3. Why? Because they accidentally kind of revealed it accidentally. And Blue Exorcist is going to be on the Neon Alley block, along with a lot of their main Funimation shit. And this also hints that Nura may possibly getting a dub, because if you look in the trailer, it shows Nura along with like Berserk and Zetman and Tiger and Bunny and Inuyasha Final Act, which this is kind of just like another confirmation that it will be dubbed this year. That we're not going to be dicked around again. Bleach, Death Note, the other shit, but I think Nura's getting a dub. That's just a thought because I saw Nura in the trailer, so I'm thinking Nura's probably going to get a dub. Which is fine because I can just try out Nura that way, and Final Act, and Tiger and Bunny, and hear the Blue Exorcist dub, because it's kind of it's like leaked, confirmed that it's going to be on the PS3 and on the PS3. Fucking right, Sony owners, yeah. As I said, if you're a gamer, the only two systems you really need is a fucking PS3 and a Wii. That's it, or a Wii U for the future. Apparently, it's only going to cost $7 per month, and they're also going to partnership with other anime companies like Aniplex with Blue Exorcist, and they also may even work with other anime companies like Funimation. Personally, I am looking forward to this. I probably am going to try this out, just to see how it goes. The next thing I guess we should address is probably the Right Stuff panel, because they apparently are getting back into licensing shit. Now, mind you, the things that they touch, I don't really watch or even heard of. Like, they're apparently doing the print-on-demand service, which I think is cool because we need... Some of these volumes are out of print. They're doing this for... Actually, I think this is just... Actually, I think this is just general. You can do print on demand, which is awesome. So I wonder if I can go out and get like like old ass volumes of other shows. They're also going to bring out the Dirty Pair Flash, Martin Succession, Nadisco limited edition TV series OVA and movie, as well as the Kiganger 3 OVA, which will only be sub only. And then they also announced three new titles they have for 2013: Ristorante Paradiso, Hiyako, and Aoi Hana Sweet Blue Flowers, which I've never watched or heard of any of these three. But I've seen I saw like the pictures and minor trailers. I'm a little interested in Hiyako if nothing else. So we'll see how that goes. And then I guess we should go to Crunchyroll and see which shows they've actually announced for the summer season. Uh, Most of the shows they announced, I am not even fucking with. The only ones I'm probably gonna watch is Sword Art Online. What was the other one? There's another one here. Oh, and Capone. And one of the reasons why I'm watching Capone is because Capone, I know, also got a license from Sentai, and I always gotta have a harem in my life. And that harem actually looks cool because it's like the nigga killed a god. And Sword Art Online is kind of a recommendation from Sam that I'm trying out. The other ones I wanted to watch are like Blood Lad and Bimbo Gami Ga, which Funimation is streaming, so that's that. I'm kind of hoping Blood Lad gets picked up by somebody in terms of streaming, because I wanted to try that series out too. And there's also another series about a girl waking up as a zombie. Don't know the full details on that show, but I may be fucking with that too. Let me get a power right here while I'm looking. Okay. So I guess we go to day 2 and we go to NIS. I don't remember NIS having anything necessarily interesting. Yeah, they had like Kimi no Todoke. Usagi Drop I might try because I heard that one was really good. And I did like Listen to Me Girls, I'm Your Father. I know it's about the same premise itself without the lolly undertones. They also have something else coming out, Ghastly Prince Emma Burning Up, which I've seen 2 episodes of. Not really worth watching. I'm trying to see. They kind of talked about. They talked about. I guess he was thanking the fans for buying their releases. They also have something coming out new called Natsumi's Book of Friends. Never heard of that title, so not necessarily interested. That's about it. And I didn't really. I want my Wagnerius season 2 for God's sakes. Excuse me. I don't. Since I have a panel, if they don't, I'm gonna have to talk about the shit ton. I have to talk about the shit ton of shit they. The shit ton of shit they fucking. Oh wow, that was horrible. The shit ton of stuff they license. If they don't, I don't think they had a panel. Did they have a panel? I don't see them having a panel. I'll probably have to talk about it later. Okay, so we're passing IX. Okay, Funimation. Now, Funimation actually licenses a shit ton of stuff. It's like, I think it was like 11 or 13 titles. Okay, so the things they kind of talked about some obvious stuff, but the main things that you want to talk about licensing. They licensed All of Blood C, which I heard Sam had watched and thought was alright, so I'll probably try that out when it comes out as a dub. They actually grabbed the Ikitosen DVDs, which kind of more or less cementing that Media Blaster is dead, like unofficially dead. They got a Rekka 7 Aoi, which we kind of figured. Area of the Scarlet Arimo, High School D&D, which I know Foundation will probably be happy about. They're simulcasting Bimbo Gamiga and Eighth Statica of a Rogue Hero, which I don't know what that is, but Bingo Gamiga was something I'm gonna watch. Blood Sea, they have the Blood Sea series and the movie. Oh, and what is it? Michiko Hachin, I believe. Now, I have a friend named Sakura, or Riruchia is I think it's her actual name, that I talk to occasionally on Facebook and Blog TV, and she loves that series. So I guess Michicho no Hakin, I'm probably gonna try out because I know she loves that show. It seems like a lot of fans were happy about that. They also got the license to like Appleseed 13 and yeah, I think that was it from what I'm looking at. Yeah, that was it. And honestly, with me personally, I'm more interested. I think the only two things that I even caught my eye was Bloodseed and Michin no Hachin. So that's about it for Funimation. I didn't really care. I don't know. It's like I wasn't really hyped for that. I think there's a Tokyo Pop panel, but there's no license because they kind of died. I'm not even totally sure what the point of their panel is now. And then we go into I guess the official Viz Media, uh, like panel, not the Neon Alley. We got Naruto Shippuden box set coming out this month. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl bullshit. Pokemon Black and White movies. Inuyasha Final Act will come out in November. Oh wow, it's a Blu-ray and a DVD, so that's awesome. Viz Kids, Mameshba, Manga, The Loveless, Neon Ava, Nausicaa, Valley of the Wind. Nothing necessarily interesting. Strobe Edge, Damien Love Spell, Jinjui. And then we have some digital releases. Hunter x Hunter Volume 10, Hikaru no Ghost. Just a whole bunch of shit. In terms of DVD, I mean, in terms of like digital releases. They also said that they will be including Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal starting next week, actually, in Shonen Jump Alpha. Because for right now, in Shonen Jump Alpha, what we have is Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, Nura, Toriko, Barrage, and the Kenshin per month. So I guess we're adding Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal to that, which a lot of people don't really give a shit because it's Yu-Gi-Oh! And no one, I don't think there's like a small people who actually read the Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga, but you know, it's a fan base for it, so it's cool nonetheless. Also, apparently, Viz will also have their apps on Androids now, so that'll be awesome. Also, that brings up another thing about Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll is also going to start streaming on like Samsung devices and PS3. So, as I said, PS3 owners get hyped. And obviously the Neon Alley stuff again. And I think that was all in terms of those. Now, if I can find like a straight list of Sentai shit, which I doubt because it's fucking Sentai, and Sentai likes to make a lot of things difficult for me. Because they license a shit ton of things, and that kind of brings up a discussion about Sentai we could get into real quick. Do you guys think they're going the way of ADV and licensing too much shit? Because ADV did the same thing, and they're gone. I mean, the difference is that it's sub only, so they're not spending as much money because they're not having to buy dubs. They're not having to like get the dub rights and dubbing it and spending that money. So maybe with that extra money they can afford to do this, but at the same time they're kind of over licensing a shit ton of things. Now, the one thing about Sentai, the one dub, actually there's like a few licenses I was really hyped for. Mayo Chiki. I don't even give a fuck if it's subtitle. Fucking going in. Fucking going in. I'm getting that day one. That's day one. That's fucking pre-order day one buy. They also just recently announced they had the Space Brothers anime, which I'm hyped for. I know they have Medaka Box. I know they have... I think they have Ano Natsude Mataru and Listen to Me Girls, I'm Your Father. I'm going to scroll down here on the Anime News Network to see what else they have. Tari Tari, don't know what that is. Kokoro, don't know what that is. Some Days Dreamers 2, don't know what that is. A whole bunch. They license a whole bunch of shit. I'm trying to just see if there's anything else. Detroit Metal City. I know Ginkgo was hyped about that. Quasar, No Stigma. I know, I've heard of that one. I think they licensed that too. They actually licensed some of the newer seasonal anime that are coming out. The La Storia della Arcana Famiglia anime, which is, I think, the Mafia anime with the girl character as the lead. They even licensed the Capone anime, which is what I'm going to start watching when the first episode airs. Idol Master, Xenoglossia, Natsuki, Rendezvous, I guess. And then I think that was all the main stuff. Um, but yeah, how do people feel about the shit ton of licensing Sentai has? And honestly, I'm buying things from purely everybody except for probably NIS because NIS doesn't have anything I want right now. I think Anohana was the last thing I was trying to get from NIS. But everything else, I'm getting Mayo Cheeky. I'm probably gonna get Blood Seed or one. I mean, I'm getting shit from Funimation. Period. Like One Piece comes out, Is This a Zombie comes out. Those are the two main ones. Aniplex. Aniplex. I'm probably gonna try Banemoni Guitari because a lot of people like that show. Viz. Viz anime. I'm trying to think. Nothing off the top of the dome, but I know there's shit I do want to see. And I'm probably going to purchase Neon Alley anyway, so there's that. I don't know. How do you guys feel about these licenses, and what do you hype for? I mean, I've mentioned the ones I'm hyped for. Oh, yeah, Listen to Me, Girls, I'm Your Father. I know not today. There's a lot of shit for Sentai I want. It's just that Sentai hasn't given us release dates. So that's what I'm waiting on, because I don't want this to turn into ADV material where it's like, I license a shit ton of stuff, and then, and it's like, oh, Sentai died, and it's like, oh, great, now all the shit that we wanted to see is not licensed. Now we gotta wait until someone else picks it up. What the weird thing about Mayo Cheeky, though, is that apparently in the UK it has a license, too, for the anime. Usually it has a dub, so it's like, what, the UK is gonna have a dub and Sentai is not? Like, what's gonna happen? Because that doesn't make any sense. Because usually UK dubs are pretty much American dubs. They pretty much just take the American dub over. Like they give a portion of the money back for the dub, and then they sell the dub in the UK. So not totally sure what's gonna go there, but Mayo Cheeky. I'm not joking. I'm seriously hyped for Mayo Cheeky, and I have no reason to because it has no dub. But damn it, I love the show. I fucking love the show, and it's probably gonna be my thumbnail because I'm a bitch like that. But anyways, those are the main licenses for Anime Expo. What are your thoughts on the new shit, Neon Alley, everything? Neon Alley seems like a cool service. Obviously, it's on the PS3, even though they haven't officially announced it, but they've leaked announced it. So, yeah, Crunchyroll on PS3. What do you feel about that? What seasonal anime you fucking with? And waffles. So, yeah. This has been the Vlogs Game from your boy Terrell, and I catch you guys later. Might actually go watch some Anohana. Anohana and Kimi no Tsudoki. I haven't decided yet. My penny and stocking. I'm so conflicted. Brr.